Hamas says it will release American-Israeli hostage, that is Adrian Alexander, who is believed to be the last living captive with the United States nationality in the Gaza as part of the efforts to reach a ceasefire agreement. Also, the decision comes ahead of the President Donald Trump's visit to the Middle East on the Tuesday. Also, Hamas said that it would be intended to facilitate a deal for the entry of the humanitarian aid. Also, Gaza has been under an Israeli blockade for the 70 days. Also, earlier, a senior Hamas official told the BBC that the Palestinian armed group was holding direct negotiations with a U.S. administration official in the Qatar. Also, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said that it has been informed by the United States of the Hamas intention to release Alexander. Also, a senior Palestinian official with the negotiations told the BBC that the Hamas announcement was intended as a goodwill gesture before Trump's arrival. He also said another meeting between the Hamas and the mediators was scheduled for the early Monday morning to finalize the process of the Iran's release, also which would require a temporary halt of the Israeli military activity and a suspension of the aerial operation during the handover. President Trump confirmed Alexander's release in a post on the Truth Social, calling it monumental news and a step taken in good faith. Born in Tel Aviv but raised in the New Jersey, 21-year-old Alexander was serving as an elite infantry unit on the border with Gaza when he was captured by the Hamas militant during the October 7 attack. Also, of the 251 hostages taken during Hamas' 2023 attack, 59 remains in the enclave, up to 24 of whom are believed to be alive. 5 of the hostages in Gaza are believed to be the U.S. citizens, and the Alexander was thought to be one who is still alive. Also, in the statement, Hamas said that the release was part of efforts to achieve a ceasefire and allow food, medicine and other essential supplies into Gaza, which has been under a complete blockade for the Israel for 70 days. The group said it wanted to reach a final agreement to the ending of the war. Also, the Israeli Prime Minister's office said in a statement that it had been informed by the United States of the Hamas intention to release Alexander as a gesture towards the Americans, and that the move was expected to lead the negotiations on further hostages. Israel's policy was that negotiations could be conducted under fire based on the commitment to achieve all the objectives of the war, it added. We'll have to see how the issues get unresolved.